Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, work, work.
Hey everybody, it's MUA Meredith here, and you have guessed it, it is my favorite time of year, and it is Halloween. Yes, so in the next couple of days, I am going to try to do, for the next month actually, I'm going to try to do 31 YouTube tutorials for Halloween looks for Halloween. So I hope you enjoy them all, and I really hope I can live up to the challenge of doing 31 days. It's a big commitment, but I really want to follow through with it, and I hope that you like all of my tutorials. And if you like my tutorials, please like it, and also follow me and subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at MUA Meredith, also on Facebook MUA Meredith K, and stay tuned for the rest of the tutorial. Halloween! Woo! Beetle Juice! What? Oh, and all of the products listed below that I used today. Peace! Alright, let's get our Beetle Juice on. So first, take your liquid latex and you're going to apply it to the rim of the wig. This wig I got off of Amazon. Unfortunately, it had really thick rubber where the forehead piece is, and in hindsight I probably would have taken some acetone to thin that out, but I didn't. So I used latex to blend that in some, and it'll probably take you like 4 layers of latex to get that blended in some so it doesn't show up as much. And you might want to also have a blow dryer on hand, because it takes forever to dry and it will speed up the process as well. I went ahead beforehand and put moss on the wig, also just to speed up the tutorial some, but you basically will use the same process that I'll show you in just a second when we start putting the moss onto the face. Okay, so now that the latex is dry, let's start with our foundation. I chose the Mayron foundation in L1 because I like to have a little bit of flesh tone and not just be completely white. So go ahead and just blend that all over your face, being sure you get down the front of your neck. I chose to use a collared shirt so you don't have to go past there. Next, you want to get out your spirit gum. I used Graftobian spirit gum. And when you put your spirit gum on your face, please make sure that you tap the spirit gum until it gets sticky. If you don't tap it, it will not get sticky, and you won't understand why it's not working. So please don't forget to tap that. Tap it in. You can pretty much do however you want to do as far as putting the moss on. I chose to try to follow the picture I found on the internet best I could, so that it looked, you know, similar to the one in the movie. But you can do whatever you want to do. Next, I took my Ben Nye bruise wheel. I wanted to give it a little more depth and dimension where the moss is located, so I used the green and purples just to make it stand out more and just to give it a realer feel. I hate it when it comes out flat, so if you add some color, some dark and some light, generally it'll look more real. I next took some eyeshadow in black and just kind of placed it around the jawline and chin area and on the neck. I noticed Beetle Juice had like kind of like a 5 o'clock shadow under his makeup, so I wanted to kind of have that dirty 5 o'clock shadow look on my makeup as well, as that's just my preference. So you could just blend that in on your neck as well, because beards go down the neck. also, and gives it a little dirty look, as we did just come out of the ground. Okay, so I used my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette for the purples and blacks that will go on the eye. And don't forget to use your eyeshadow primer on your eyelids. My brand of choice is Urban Decay. And I probably should have turned that right side up, but anyway, it's Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It'll help the eyeshadow stay on and not crease throughout the night if you choose to use this for a Halloween look. So then you want to apply your purple and kind of around, make sure you round out your lines, because if you do them too square, then they don't come off quite right. It's just too square. It doesn't match the character. Again, I went back in and did some shading around the edges because I like it to be nice with the dimension on the eyes. I don't like it flat. Then I got out my Urban Decay Perversion liner and filled in my waterline on the bottom and the top of my lash line, just to give it a little accent. Okay, the fun part. So let's make our teeth look horrible. I used the Mayron Nicotine teeth color. Make sure you dry your teeth off really well before you apply it or it won't stick. And then kind of sucking it out so you can get it to dry. Next, I just thought it needed a little something else, so I did a little color around the mouth, a little purple on the inside of the lips, and then added a little black just to give it a more dead feel. And added some shading on my forehead. And there you go. There is your Beetle Juice.